him out of the backfield. Just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
On first down, McDonald. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
It's a gain of
so into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's McDonald. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
At the 30-yard line.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, McDonald. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here in the game's opening drive. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love now. setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
To Aaron Jones.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. I'm not ready. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I got him, I got him. Check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Ready.
Going back to Love. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Panther first down.
On 1st and 10, McDonald. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tackle made at the
end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Darius Smith on the stop.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, going to the air with Love. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. I got it.
Second down. Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. K1 Short able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and long for Love. And Adams has it complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Love from the gun, flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this one's incomplete.
Love's pass.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, pick your game up. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. You got nothing today.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
29-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Call it a pickup of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. McDonald letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Carolina.
DJ Moore. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. And he fires one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He finds an opening past the 40, and Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. The final shot before break. McDonald. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
On 3rd down, Love. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Bay Packer.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
At the 49-yard line.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
You ain't going nowhere. No, check that. We're Mike 52 right here. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Hey, Mike 52. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, Mike 52.
To throw again. Love. Being chased down. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Touchdown, Carolina! Delaney Walker with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
52.
McDonald sets to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
1st and goal.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The ball carrier.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
5-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun. Love. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Brian Burns in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
4th and goal.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Wrap. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
From the gun, Love. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's third down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Kirksey.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
To Curtis Samuel. A 28-yard.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, McDonald. It's caught by Roberts. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. Going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
At the 6-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 6.
McDonald's.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Operating from the gun, Love. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Love to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
From the gun, Love. Throw left side complete. That's Oliver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Packers first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Shaq Thompson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play fake. Here's Love looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Love. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Panthers will get the football back. On 1st and 10, McDonald, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline, but I think this one might just be over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Exit. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Over.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A slant to Jones. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Yo. Mike 52. Mike 52. Jim. Back north. 52's the Mike. Mike 52. Mike 52. 6 man. Get 300. Check first. Check 52's the Mike. Check 52's the Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Brings up 2nd.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Carolina,